Did you know that your VA disability could transform into millions of dollars over time? Yes, you heard it right. Millions! Picture this. You're a veteran who's given years of service to your country, and now you receive VA disability. It's a huge help, sure, but did you know it holds an untapped potential that could change your life forever? This is not a fairy tale, folks. It's a reality that many are unaware of. You see, your VA disability, when invested wisely, can grow exponentially. How? Let's talk index funds. Now you might be thinking, index funds sounds complicated, but hear me out. Index funds are a type of mutual fund with a portfolio constructed to match or track the components of a market index. They provide broad market exposure, low operating expenses, and low portfolio turnover. These funds follow a passive investment strategy. Instead of one person making decisions about how to invest the fund's money, the fund's investments mirror the index it follows. This strategy has proven to be successful in the long run. But let's talk numbers. Let's say you invest a portion of your VA disability into an index fund that averages a modest 10% annual return. Over 20 years, that amount could grow into a staggering sum. But what if that return was 12% instead? That small 2% difference might not seem like a lot, but over the same 20 years, it could mean the difference between a comfortable retirement and a luxurious one. The power of compound interest is astounding. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more and more snow as it goes. The longer the hill, the bigger the snowball. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. But remember, investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. It's always a good idea to talk to a financial advisor or do your own research before making investment decisions. So, are you ready to see how your VA disability can work wonders for you? Stay tuned. You may be wondering, what are index funds and why are they such a big deal? Let's break it down. Index funds are essentially a type of mutual fund with a twist. Instead of actively picking and choosing stocks, an index fund simply mimics a specific index, like the S&P 500. It's like taking a cross-section of the market and saying, I'll have what they're having. Now, why are they such a big deal? For starters, they provide a diversified approach to investing. Imagine walking into a candy store. Instead of buying just one type of candy, with index funds, you get a little bit of everything. This means if one candy, or in our case, one company doesn't perform well, you have a whole bunch of others to balance it out. On top of that, index funds offer a passive approach to investing. It's like setting up a GPS for your investment journey. You set the destination, hit the gas, and let the system do the rest. This means you have more time to do what you love while your money works for you. But how do index funds perform? On average, over the last 25 years, index funds have returned about 10 to 12% annually. Now, that may not sound like much, but consider this. If you had invested $10,000 and left it untouched for 25 years, with an average return of 10%, you'd have approximately $110,000. Now, compare that to other investment options. Savings accounts, they barely keep up with inflation. Individual stocks, sure, they can provide higher returns, but they also come with higher risks. Remember our candy store analogy? Putting all your money into one type of candy isn't just boring. It's risky. Are you starting to see the potential? Index funds offer a diversified, passive, and relatively stable approach to growing your wealth. They're like a slow and steady friend who's always there, helping your money grow. Let's dive deeper into an inspiring story. Meet John, a fellow veteran who turned his VA disability into a fortune. John, like many of our brave veterans, served his country with honor. After his service, he was left with a disability that affected both his physical capabilities and his ability to find sustainable employment. He was frustrated and felt like he was at a dead end. But then, John discovered an untapped possibility right under his nose, his VA disability. Instead of seeing it as a limitation, he started to view it as an opportunity that could potentially change his life. With the little he had, John decided to take a leap of faith. He chose to invest his VA disability in index funds. Of course, he didn't jump in blindly. He invested time in learning about index funds, understanding their workings, and studying their historical performance. He learned about the power of compound interest and the magic of consistent long-term investing. As he started his investment journey, there were days of doubt and uncertainty. There were times when the market was volatile and his investment seemed to be in jeopardy. But John held on. He remembered that investing isn't about quick gains, but about patience and consistency. Slowly but surely, his investment started to grow. The 10% annual returns he was making turned his small initial investment into a substantial sum. And as he continued to reinvest his earnings, his wealth began to compound exponentially. But John didn't stop there. He continued to educate himself, seeking ways to improve his returns. He discovered that by tweaking his investment strategy, he could increase his annual returns from 10% to 12%. This small increase had a significant effect on his wealth due to the magic of compound interest. Years passed, and John's investment grew from a small seed into a massive tree. His VA disability, which he once saw as a limitation, had turned into a fortune. He was no longer a man struggling to make ends meet. He was a financially independent individual, living a life of abundance. John's journey wasn't easy. It was filled with struggles, frustrations, and moments of doubt. But through it all, he remained committed to his goal. He stayed the course, weathered the storms, and eventually reaped the rewards of his determination. John's story is an inspiration to us all. It's a testament to the power of investing and the potential that lies within every VA disability. It shows us that with the right mindset and the right strategy, anyone can turn their situation around and achieve financial independence. John's story is not just inspiring, it's a testament to the power of smart investing. Now, let's break down how this can work for you. So, how can you turn your VA disability into millions like John did? Imagine this. Your VA disability, a symbol of your courage and commitment, could be the key to a prosperous future. It's not just about the immediate relief it provides, but the long-term potential it holds when invested wisely. The first step is to understand that this journey is not about quick returns. It's about discipline, patience, and a long-term approach. It's about seeing your VA disability not just as a safety net, but as a trampoline that can propel you into financial abundance. Now let's talk about how to start investing your VA disability in index funds. The beauty of these funds is that they're designed for the long haul. They reflect the market as a whole, and historically, they've been known to provide steady returns over time. Start by setting aside a portion of your VA disability to invest. It could be 10%, 20%, or even half. The key is to start somewhere and stay consistent. This is where discipline comes in. Next, choose an index fund to invest in. Look for one with a solid track record and low fees. Remember, every dollar saved in fees is a dollar that can be reinvested. Once you've invested, be patient. The magic of index funds lies in the power of compound interest. Your money grows on its own, and then that growth adds to your original investment, creating a cycle of escalating returns. Let's run through a quick calculation. You are 100% service connected. If you invest $4,000 a month at a 10% annual return, in 30 years, you'd have over $9 million. Now, increase that return to 12% and you're looking at nearly $14 million. Imagine the possibilities. A house by the beach, a luxury car, a secure retirement, all from wisely investing your VA disability. The journey to millions is not a sprint, it's a marathon, and your VA disability could be the perfect starting point. So, let's get started. The future is bright, the future is yours. Imagine a future where financial worries are a thing of the past, where you can afford luxury homes and cars, a future where you wake up in a house you own, drive the car of your dreams, and live a life of comfort and peace. This isn't a pipe dream, but a potential reality for you. With smart investing and the power of index funds, your VA disability can be transformed into a powerful wealth-building tool. The journey may seem daunting, but the rewards are immense. Financial independence not only means the freedom to afford luxuries, but also the priceless peace of mind that comes with it. No more sleepless nights worrying about bills, no more compromising on your dreams. Instead, you'll enjoy a life of abundance, a life where you call the shots. Your VA disability, when invested wisely, can be a stepping stone to a future of financial freedom. Are you ready to take the first step? Before we wrap up, we want to emphasize that the power to shape your financial future is in your hands. It starts with making the decision to take control. to take that first step towards financial independence. Thank you for watching our video. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. This simple act goes a long way in supporting us and helps us reach more veterans who could benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more financial advice and tips. We consistently share valuable insights and strategies to help you navigate your financial journey. By subscribing, you'll be among the first to receive these updates. Also, hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. You don't want to miss out on any crucial information that could potentially change your financial future for the better. Remember, your financial future is in your hands. Let's make it count together. We believe in you and in your ability to turn your VA disability into a powerful tool for wealth creation. Are you ready to embark on this millionaire journey? Let's do it together.